The Lives of the Saints by Father Alban Butler. October 3rd, Saint Hesychius. Saint Hesychius was a faithful disciple of Saint Hilarion and is mentioned in the biography of his teacher. When Saint Hilarion passed from Palestine to Egypt, Hesychius accompanied him, and when Saint Hilarion, not wanting to return to Gaza, where he was well known, fled secretly to Sicily, Saint Hesychius searched for him for 3 years. Finding no trace of his master either in the desert or in the ports of Egypt, Saint Hesychius set out for Greece, where news finally reached him of a thaumaturge who had taken refuge in Sicily. He immediately set out for that island, discovered the hiding place of Saint Hilarion, fell on his knees at his feet, and bathed his master's feet with his tears. Both hermits left together for Dalmatia and Cyprus in search of total solitude. 2 years later, Saint Hilarion sent Saint Hesychius to Palestine with greetings for the brothers and with the purpose of giving them an account of his progress in the spiritual life, as well as to visit the ancient monastery of Gaza. When Saint Hesychius returned in the spring of the following year, Saint Hilarion, discouraged by the influx of visitors, told him that he wanted to flee elsewhere, but by then he was already very old, and Saint Hesychius finally convinced him to be content to retire to a more secluded part of the island. There, Saint Hilarion died. Saint Hesychius was then in Palestine. As soon as the news of his master's death reached him, he left in haste for Cyprus to prevent the inhabitants of Paphos from seizing the body. When he arrived in Cyprus, he found a letter from Saint Hilarion in which the latter left him all his possessions as an inheritance, consisting of a book of the Gospels and some clothes. In order not to arouse suspicion among those guarding the hermitage, Saint Hesychius pretended that he was going to spend the rest of his life there. 10 months later, facing 1,000 risks and difficulties, he managed to transport the body of Saint Hilarion to Palestine. There he was received by a great multitude of monks and lay people who accompanied him to bury the body of his master in the monastery he had founded in Majuma. Saint Hesychius died there some years later.